Hey everyone, it's Bobby. I've got a really pretty card for you tonight. This is using the beautiful branch Thinlits. I've just used the flower top and the leaves, and I'll show you here. I've got two of them yet I've got to take out with the die brush, but these are the first two cards I've made. This one is in Bermuda Bay and Pool Party with Always Artichoke for the limbs. And this one is in Pumpkin Pie and Peekaboo Peach, also with Always Artichoke. And then I used the Artistically Asian stamp set. And I used this verse here that says, "Faith is trusting God even when you don't understand His plan." And then on the inside I used this little flower, and thanks for always being there for me. So the one I'm going to make now is Perfect Plum and Sweet Sugarplum. I have the Sweet Sugarplum cut out here. I've got to get the Perfect Plum out with the die brush. I didn't think when this first came out that I really needed it, and I got some of the really detailed other dies, and I got them out, but it was quite an ordeal, more than what I thought it would be. You run a risk of tearing some of these little tiny cuts in there when you have to prime out with your hands and your pick and everything else. So this just makes it so much easier. Sometimes you have to go over it a few times to get the little tiny pieces out, but they come out and it's so much better. So there's that. One little piece right there. Okay, it's out. And then I've got one more leaf I've got to get out here. Yep. Don't need the cardstock anymore, obviously. You'll have all these little tiny bits and pieces to throw in your trash, but every now and then some of them will fly off of this, but usually they pretty much stay pretty well clinging to this foam. The foam comes with the brush too, so there it comes out. That one's not loose yet. Don't want it to tear. There it is. That one was a little bit stubborn, more than normal. Okay, so all of it's out. Little pieces everywhere. I'll finish cleaning those up after a bit. Alright, so all we have to do is put this thing together, and it's really easy to do. And the inside, I show you how I have them stamped. This one I use Peekaboo Peach on the inside with Always Artichoke, and this one I use Pool Party. And on this one I have my pieces cut. This is 11 long, 4 1/4 wide, scored and folded in half at 5 1/2. And there's the verse, and then I use the Sweet Sugarplum. You can see this is quite loved. It's about beat to death. Okay, so we've got our Perfect Plum at 5 1/4 by 4. Let me hold it up. It's too hard to put it together white on white. The tabletop's white and the cardstock's white, and it all kind of blends together. Okay, so there's that. And then we need the Sweet Sugarplum. That'll be 3 3/4 by 5. And then our white piece will be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. and everything just centers on top of the one before it. And then on these, once you get your pieces out, they're kind of curled up a little bit. So I just used, where's my dots? Did I use all my, no, here they are. I have to go get a new roll. This one is getting close, but I didn't see it for a minute. I thought I'd used them all. Okay, so we're going to start with the darkest color, the Perfect Plum, and I'm going to put 3 glue dots behind it. Just kind of hide them where they don't show, because I don't want it to be completely stuck down. I want it to look a little bit on the loose side, so it looks like it's kind of flowing there. I don't want it to look completely pasted down. I want the edges to be kind of loose. And then we're going to put the Sweet Sugar Plum over that. And there's clusters close enough together that you can pretty well hide these glue dots. And right there. And I'm just going to stagger it just a little bit so you get a hint of color of the Perfect Plum behind it. And if for some reason you feel like one of your glue dots is showing through a little bit where it might stick to something else that you'd lay on top of it, then all you have to do is just take your embossing buddy and go over it, and that'll take any sticky away so that nothing that you lay on it's going to stick to it. And then on the stem, I'm just going to put a little tiny dab of Tombow . Because I don't want it to squeeze out outside of where I put it, that is. I don't want it to come out too fast. There. I just want enough to kind of anchor the center of the leaves down. And the stem. Just some little speckles of glue. Oh, come on. There we go. Because I want the edges to be loose so that you can tell that it's a flower. And that just goes up underneath your flower and down like that. And there's your card. It's so pretty. So pretty. And there's the inside. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's the Perfect Plum and Sweet Sugar Plum. This is Bermuda Bay and Pool Party. And this one is Pumpkin Pie and Peekaboo Peach. So if you like this video, I would appreciate your checking the like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And if you need any supplies, please go to my Stampin' Up! Store at Bloomin' Hearts at Stampin'Up.net. And don't forget there's a free offer for any order through the end of this month. So check it out, guys. It's a good free offer and you'll enjoy making these cards. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.